Yo, what is up guys, it's Hycross, and in this video, I'm going to show you guys a step-by-step tutorial on how to get the most underrated stretched resolution for Fortnite right now, in my opinion. So if you guys know who Paco is, he's a pro Fortnite player who moved from EU to NA to play this season's FNCS. He didn't have the best FNCS performance, however, he's still crazy good. And him and his duo Mikeson absolutely dominated the NA region, just moving from EU. They've been dominating Cash Cups and just showing how good they really are. Well, it turns out that Paco's resolution is actually 1780 by 1080, which is actually a resolution that I haven't heard of. Well, I tried it out and it was absolutely amazing. So I'm going to take you guys and show you guys how to get this resolution so you guys can test it out for yourselves. We'll be using the CRU method, which in my opinion, and if you guys have been following my channel for a long time, it is the absolute best method in order to get stretched resolution. It's going to give you the lowest delay possible, it's going to boost your frames, and it's going to feel absolutely great on your PC. So let's get right into it with our first step. Our very first step is going to be heading to the bottom left hand corner, and we're going to type in %temp% and hit enter. Once you guys do that, we're going to go into local. After that, we're going to hit the F key on our keyboard to bring up Fortnite game, double click Fortnite game, double click saved, double click config, double click Windows client. And once you see game user settings, what you guys are going to do is click it once, right click it, go into properties, make sure read only is unchecked, hit OK, and then head into game user settings. I'll full screen this for you guys, and I will actually take away my webcam and those as well so you guys can see everything. So what we're gonna do, once this pops up, you guys are gonna scroll down until you guys can see your current resolution, which is most likely gonna be 1920 by 1080, which you will often hear me refer to that as native resolution. It is 1920 by 1080. So what you guys are gonna do is find this first resolution size X, and we're going to change it to our desired resolution for this video. So for this video, we're going to be doing 1780, and then we're going to keep the resolution size Y because that is also 1080. So we'll change this over here, 1780 as well. And then we're actually going to scroll down. Some people actually miss this. So after typing in the first two, scroll down until you find the desired screen width and then the confirmed desired screen width. So for the desired screen width right here, 1780. And right here, we're gonna also do 1780. So make sure all four of those are 1780 by 1080. And then after that, we're gonna go up to File, hit Save, and then exit out. And once you get taken back to this game user settings page, you can exit out as well. There's no need to go back into it to check that read-only box. We're just good to head out, and we're ready for our next step. So yeah, for our next step, we're gonna be on our desktop right here. We're gonna right-click it, go into NVIDIA control panel, wait for it to pop up here. Once it pops up, we want to stay on this change resolution tab. And the first thing we're going to do is make sure that our correct monitor, our main gaming monitor, is selected. So right here, I'm using the BenQ Zowie monitor, and this is actually my capture card. I am using a dual PC stream setup, so obviously I'm not going to select my capture card. Just make sure you guys have your main gaming monitor selected. And then after that, under PC right here, make sure you guys have your current native display selected. If you guys have a 1920 by 1080 monitor, make sure that is selected. We're going to go into Customize. And right here, if you guys up top here see any custom resolutions, make sure to delete those. You'll see a little red X by them. Delete all of those, hit apply. And then also down here, if you guys see enable resolutions not exposed by display, just leave this unchecked. There's no need to check that at all. And then hit OK after that. And once we're done doing that, you guys are going to go to, on the left side, you guys will see adjust desktop size and position. Once we're here, again, make sure you have your main monitor selected, and then under scaling, we're gonna select no scaling. And after that comes the most important step, and for some of you guys, this video will actually come to an end because you need to make sure that you see display scaling right here. For perform scaling on, you need to make sure it says display scaling. If you only see GPU scaling, then you cannot continue with this video. Reasons why you might only see GPU scaling: you could be on a laptop, your PC just might only work with GPU scaling for some reason. But yeah, you can only continue with this video if you guys are on display scaling. So yeah, make sure you hit display scaling, and we are all set there. Make sure you guys hit apply, and we'll be all set. Your screen will go black for a second. That's completely normal. Hit yes after doing that, and we're good to exit out and start with our CRU method. And so for this next step, what you guys are going to do is head down to the description of this video and click the first link down in the description down below. That will take you to monitortest.com, which is right here. Monitortest.com was created by ToastyX. He's like an absolute goat when it comes to stretch resolutions. I believe he created the CRU method. So once this pops up, you guys are going to scroll all the way down, until you guys see older versions. And what you guys are going to look for is CRU-1.5.1.zip. And you guys are going to click it and it's going to download. And this is what's been happening to me, just to show you guys real quick. As you guys can see down below, it says this file is dangerous, so Chrome has blocked it. I promise I would not be recommending you guys to download dangerous files. This file is completely safe. I've used it a million times. And so if you guys see this, all you guys are going to do is head up to the top right hand corner where you see these 3 little dots. Click that once. You guys are going to go to downloads. And all you guys are going to do is hit keep dangerous file. And I know that sounds like really stupid, you guys keeping dangerous file. It's not going to install like malware or anything on your PC. Hit keep dangerous file, hit keep anyway. It's going to download it. And from there, you guys can hit it right there and it will download the zip file for you guys. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to close out of this background for you guys. And it's going to say purchase WinRAR license. It's going to say that. Just hit close. Just do not purchase anything. I'm going to full screen this for you guys. And yeah, here's what comes up. And we are ready for our next step. So yeah, once this pops up, guys, all you guys are going to do is double click the CRU.x file. And once this pops up, this is going to be our main thing that we'll be working in, and I will take you guys step by step on what to do. All right, boys, so once we have this popped up, the very first thing we're going to do is look for this little drop down right here. As you guys can see, it defaulted to my current monitor, my main gaming monitor, which is what we want, but sometimes it's going to instantly default to your second monitor if you have 2 monitors plugged in. So just make sure you have your main gaming monitor selected, as I do. For our next step, we're going to head down here to the extension blocks tab. We're going to select it once. We're going to hit edit, and once we're in here, this is very, very important. Make sure you guys locate your native resolution with the highest hertz possible. So as you guys can see, we're going to go down here, 1920 by 1080, and it's at 239.760 hertz. Please do not get it mixed up with this down here, even though this hertz is a little bit higher. This is not your native resolution, so do not hit that. So just locate your native resolution with your highest hertz possible, click that once, and then from there, we are going to hit edit again. And once we hit edit again, this is where we are just going to hit this little copy button in the top right hand corner. We're going to hit copy, and after we copy everything, we are going to hit OK. After hitting OK, stay on the screen, okay? It's very important. We're going to one by one delete all of these detailed resolutions. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until there's no detailed resolutions left. After that, you guys are going to go down here and hit OK. So for our next step, under established resolutions, we're just going to hit none. Simple as that. And as you guys can see, under the extension blocks right here, another one decided to pop up. So we're just going to also hit delete as well. Now heading up one, you guys see standard resolutions. It says 19 slots left. There's a bunch of standard resolutions in here. We're just going to hit delete all to get rid of those. So from here, we're going to stay in this standard resolutions area. We're going to hit the add button, and under this little resolution, little drop down thing, we're going to drop it down. We're going to look for our standard monitor resolution. So we're going to look for 1920 by 1080, 16.9 aspect ratio. And we're going to keep the refresh rate at 60 hertz. That's completely fine, and then hit OK. Now, after doing that, we're going to head into the detailed resolutions at the top here. We're going to select this once. We're going to hit edit. And all we're going to do after hitting edit is hit paste. This is going to paste what we originally copied before. After pasting everything in there, all we are going to do now under this active horizontal, we are going to go change the 1920 pixels to 1780. And we are going to leave the vertical pixels because our desired res is going to be 1780 by 1080 resolution. And everything we pasted is everything we want to get that 240 hertz. As you guys can see, 239.760 hertz is down there. So after doing that, we're actually going to head up to timing. And shout out to Paragon Tweaks. If you guys know him, he's one of the most popular PC tweakers. He tweaks pro players all the time. He's tweaked my PC before. He's genuinely a really cool person. So shout out Paragon Tweaks. But he did recommend actually going under this timing drop down bar and selecting exact reduced. That is just going to give you the absolute best performance possible. So yeah, thank you Paragon Tweaks for letting me know that. And yeah, after you guys do that, you guys are all set to go and you can hit OK. All right, boys, so after doing that, we are all set. Make sure your custom resolution utility looks identical to mine. Make sure no established resolutions, no extension blocks. You have one standard resolution, one detailed resolution with the 1780 by 1080. Make sure you guys copied all my steps exactly, no skipping ahead because you could miss a step. And from there, we are all good. We're gonna hit OK. Now from here, we're gonna go back into our CRU zip file, and we are actually going to run restart 64, and this is going to actually turn your screen black. It's going to quickly restart your PC without actually restarting it. It's just going to restart your drivers. But yeah, normally it would restart my recording, but I am using dual PC now, so very, very nice there. And so yeah, I'm gonna restart 64 right now. We're gonna double click that. Screen went black temporarily. And we're all good. And as you guys can see right here, it says graphics driver restarted. You guys could just click that little red X. And we're actually on 60 hertz. You should be on 60 hertz. It should look kind of crappy. Your monitor's gonna look like dog crap, okay? It's gonna look really bad. So that means it's working. Trust. That means it's working. It's gonna be fine. So what we're gonna do to fix this and actually get our stretch resolution is we're going to head back down to the left-hand corner here, and we're gonna type in display until you see change the resolution of the display. Select that once, and once you guys are here, you guys are going to scroll down until you see advanced display settings. We're going to hit that once, and from here make sure your main display is selected again. I'm using that Zowie monitor, so I have it selected. You guys want to go to display adapter properties for display 1. Display 1 should be your main display. We're going to head into there. From here we're going to go to list all modes. And right here, if you scroll down one, you guys should see it. Boom, right there. 1780 by 1080 true color, 32-bit, 240 hertz. If you guys don't see that, try restarting your PC again, or try redoing all the steps in CRU. Some people complain that they can't find it. There's a ton of things that could cause it not to show up here if you didn't follow the steps correctly. Sometimes monitors don't want to work properly. There's a ton of different things that could be causing this. I get a ton of comments and people complaining that it just doesn't show up at this step, but it has always shown up for me at this step. So we're going to select 1780 by 1080. We're going to hit OK. And from here, we're actually going to hit apply, and your screen's going to turn black again, as it just did. And all we're going to do is hit keep changes. We're going to hit OK. And boys, we are officially on 1780 by 1080 res. And as you guys can see, I do have black bars right there. So I'm actually just going to stretch my display for you guys to fix that. Just like that should be good. And yeah, boys, we are officially on 1780 by 1080. That was just black bars on my recording. On my main monitor, you should not have any black bars because you guys copied everything there. And so what you guys will notice is your colors will still be pretty faded. So just to show you guys real quick how to fix that, you guys are just going to go back in your NVIDIA control panel. And from here, you're actually going to go to adjust desktop color settings. And I'll actually show you guys my super secret high cross color settings. All right, they're totally secret. Nah, I'm just kidding. All you guys are going to do under digital vibrance, my personal favorite is 75%. Do not mess around with any of these other ones. I just do 75% digital vibrance. Hit apply, hit yes. And you guys are all set. Your game's gonna look absolutely beautiful. Trust. Your monitor should officially be stretched res. In Fortnite, it should be stretched res. 1780 by 1080, in my opinion, is the most underrated stretch resolution for competitive Fortnite as of right now. Paco uses it. He's insane on it. Absolutely dominant at the game. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful for you guys. What I'm also going to have, if you guys ran into some issues, because with doing the CRU method is going to come loads and loads of issues. I get comments on the daily. I still have people actually Discord DMing me constantly saying that this method just doesn't work. And so what I've noticed, just real quick, I'm just going to splurge just on some things that I've noticed real quick. I have noticed that Dell monitors do not tend to stretch well at all. They just are very bad with stretch resolution in the CRU method. They just don't work well. So if you have a Dell monitor and it doesn't work, I'm sorry to break it to you, but that's just how Dell is. I've just noticed it's riddled with problems there. Secondly, if it didn't work, first of all, you should make sure that everything is plugged in correctly. Make sure your monitor is plugged in correctly. Make sure everything is plugged in, HDMI, display ports, everything's plugged in correctly. And if you're not sure, make sure to unplug them, plug them back in, and restart your PC, and then obviously restart all these steps. But yeah, I just wanted to quickly say that. And I will also, down below, I will also have Huncho's guide for stretch res. It's a Google Doc, and it literally has just tons of things in there from Huncho. Huncho's like a god with stretch resolution. There's a lot of questions that he answers for you guys, and a lot of possible problems that people run into with solutions. So I really recommend that you guys go in there, scroll through there for a little bit, see what you guys can find, if it's going to be helpful, because that is going to be the most helpful for you guys. But yeah, I hope that this tutorial worked. I love making videos like this, and I know you guys love these stretch res videos. So make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. We're grinding our way to 7K subs and hopefully 10K subs by the end of the year. I'm going to keep posting, grinding out videos for you guys because I love making content. But yeah, with that said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.